Good evening.
Dr. Reed.
And what?
People who don't sleep at night always seem more alive.
Do you ever think about that?
The wound he gave me will make sure I don't forget him. It still fucking hurts. But I should cut.
That man was
What a surprise. The first time I met him, he nearly shit.
What did he want?
I recently had to kill his brother. Poor arsehole thought it would be easy to return the favour.
Only the strongest survive, then?
I'm the toughest bastard you'll ever meet, Dr. Reed. And I don't... Hey!
Have you heard of it?
Blackmail? That's not my stuff.
How is your
This is a shitty place with shitty stuff.
You're lucky to be alive, mister.
This place...
I will see. I cannot enter.
Crush the leech, boys! Easy does it, boys. We can deal with this first.
We have to stop him!
It's locked.
Over there! There's one of them! boys? You can deal with this, vermin. Watch out for the teeth! Doesn't like burning, does it?
I cannot enter.
I wish I could be sick again.
Red with no respect. What? What?
There's no need for alarm.
Preposterous. Dr. Reed, you say? I don't want some.
Please.
How brave. Threatening an old
Harriet Jones. Indeed. I've been meaning to have...
Oh, better than any patient nurse.
I heard there have been some...
Blackmail? Wait. You're investigating something.
If I didn't know better, Miss Jones, I'd be inclined to say...
God's honest truth, Doctor. It's just the way it is here.
You seem to know more about the goings-on here than...
That's it. Blame the old and infirm. I see those little bitches.
I assure you, madam, this is not an
Debauchery, then? Nurses Crane, Hawkins, Brannigans.
Really? Well, if you have...
This is your business, Doctor, not mine. But I swear one of the nurses...
Thank you for your time, Miss Jones. Miss Jones. Now...
Well...
Have you no...
It would be a great deal...
Come now.
Have you no eyes?
Everyone here is...
Thieves and murderers, the lot.
If you could just...
It's terrible, Doctor. What with a
I see.
No one.
I'll come and visit... The patients and staff might know something. I'll start my investigation.
Hello again, Doc.
Goodbye, mate.
It's here again.
Good evening.
Evening.
Have you...
If you want to know what's going on here, you better talk.
Goodbye.
Damn. Pain. It's here again.
Good evening, Miss Howcroft.
I need blood, Doctor.
Have you...
I have no time for more.
I'll leave you.
I'm quite...
Have you heard about...
Blackmail?
Thank you.
You always knew the words to calm the children, Henry. As for me...
Good evening.
And good evening.
Have you heard...
If you're running some official inquiry, you had better question the patients. They know more than the staff, especially old...
Goodbye. Good evening, Mr.
Good evening.
Have you heard...
No?
Goodbye for now.
I will not let you down, my boy.
Good evening.
Have you...
Dr. Reed, are you...
Of course not.
Well, go be curious.
Goodbye, Miss... Good evening.
Good evening.
What can you tell me about the strange man visiting...
Let me guess. You spoke with that old shrew, Harriet Jones. Do not...
No matter how you feel about her,
Who says I don't care for her?
she could have been telling...
That old witch will end up in hell.
What can you...
Let me get...
Goodbye.
How long must I wait, damn it? Blaming me will not further your agenda, sir. How long since
Good evening.
Good evening.
Have you seen a strange...
I've never heard of...
Do you know if any...
The people who work here...
Why does Dr. Tippett's claim you're the main reason he keeps working?
If it wasn't for him, I probably would have left...
Dr. Tippett does not think of you as just a nurse anymore, does he?
If you're suggesting he's not taking my gender into consideration when it comes to medical practice and...
Tell me what Dr. Tippett's did. I know his...
If I had not covered up his error, Dr. Tippett...
You can't allow your emotions to dictate your conduct.
Look around you, Dr. Reed. Do you really...
I can't say...
I'm not proud of what I've done, but to contend...
I've decided that I won't reveal Dr.
I'm so glad you share my point of view.
I hope you're right.
Dr. Tippett must regain...
Goodbye now.
Another night with the glorious battalion.
Is our...
I think of...
my situation.
It's safer here than anywhere else. the children out. As for me, I'm a blundering idiot. Is this supposed to be an hospital? A pigsty would smell better.
This isn't even my neighborhood. Please, sir.
What's going on?
I'm Blight, sir.
I'm Dr.
Oswald.
How long?
I can't go there.
Don't be ashamed, Mr. What can you tell?
I'm Oswald's best friend.
This is a dead.
We were looking for the pen.
What can you
His name is Oswald.
Where?
He went down.
I have all.
Thank you.
It's locked.
You're sure you don't come back with me?
Nah, I have to see someone at the hospital.
Be careful. You look so bad they may keep you as a patient.
Fuck 'em. I don't like hospitals. Or doctors.
Well then, when you go back to Whitechapel, you may find this useful.
What is it?
A pass for a free medical exam by the best nurse available. Just read it.
I don't read well, but thank you, I guess.
He's locked the door behind him. I need to find another way to follow him. This man has been savagely attacked and dragged to the floor. What sort of creature is this? Here's what's left of him. Not a lot to check, but I should anyway. Some voucher for a free checkup in Whitechapel. What is Nurse Crane up to? I really must find her. Are you injured?
Help me get out of here!
I'm Dr. Reed, and I'd be glad to help you.
Okay.
Mr. Thatcher, your friend Newton.
Yes.
Good. Now leave this. It's locked, all right.
Good.
Please show.
Of course.
I cannot enter.
Over there! There's one of them vermin! Christ! Bloody leech!
The pain. There again. Time has lost its effect.
Good evening.
I need blood.
Tell me
I saw one and he saw me. I watched him hunt and...
You mean you actually...
Yes. And it has been the answer to my
You are no vampire.
How convenient to call delusional any...
I'll leave you.
Time has lost its effect on me. But the suffering continues.
Met him in New York once.
If only there were more of us, with less resignation and more...
me bloody leeches.
Watch it! It's a kid!
It's not a place for you, son. It's one of them! Die, vermin! It's mine! Fucking fast! yourselves! Here's one of them! I'm telling you, pretty much that!
Die, vermin!
Whitechapel. This neighborhood is linked somehow to the kind Lady Ashbury's blackmail. First, let's find this Petrescu fellow.
Many. Even the flu is no match.
Good evening, miss.
Good evening, sir. Are you...
Actually...
Then you have come to the right...
Oh, really?
Ah, my brother has spoken of your research, sir.
Tell me.
The region itself is something to see.
What do you think?
Most of them are afraid.
Is there anyone I should...
Cadogan Bates, without a doubt. The bloody bastard removed...
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane?
I don't like to talk about competition.
Competition?
Never met her, but it seems she provides some sort of medical care.
I'd like to see...
What do you want? Leave me alone.
Good evening, sir.
There is no door.
I'm afraid this medical...
Really? Well, I'm afraid I'm going to close...
To enter that house, I must discover who this man really is. Maybe I could start by observing what he's up to. No one's there.
strange man was at the door with a pass for our medical facility. I refused him entry.
Darius, how could you know he didn't need our help?
His clothes were too finely tailored to be from Whitechapel.
Perhaps just a friend of that stray poet who is always about.
Richard Nethercott? No, not of the same cloth, this man. I suspect some machination from that journalist.
Clayton Darby. Is he still asking questions?
Yes. I saw him drifting around St. Mary's Church. I swear he is tracking me just downwind.
It's locked or I must talk to that journalist or the poet. They must know about Darius. Nearby the church they just mentioned.
Joe, please, I don't have your
Excuse me, sir.
Another journalist?
I'm not a journalist.
A doctor, you say?
Really? But still, here I am.
I'm Joe Peterson to some, but Colossus Joe to most.
May I ask?
I'll do whatever I...
According to you...
Not familiar with this neighborhood.
This part of town does have quite...
Totally.
Have you heard of...
Dorothy Crane? Yeah, I know.
Could you please...
She's a nice girl. Tries to help the migrants.
Goodbye.
Welcome, sir.
I am Doctor.
Doctor? Interesting.
How is business?
Business? I have no business. Between the...
I see.
It's no...
As a merchant, you see Whitechapel every day.
What do you mean...
Do you need help?
I only...
Have you...
Nurse Crane. So...
Yes.
Dorothy Crane ain't even a real name. Something like Dorothea Craniu.
That doesn't explain.
Your precious nurse Crane gives away medical supplies and prescriptions for free.
As a...
What you mean besides the epidemic?
Violence?
Yeah. A few nights ago, some
Where did
in the clothes...
Have you been?
No.
Right then.
Be judged for your sins. Even now.
Sorry, I'm new to Whitechapel. But
Dr. Reed, the famous surgeon.
I heard...
Not much, I'm afraid.
I'm afraid one of the nurses from the...
Ah!
Without a doubt, you are a damn fine journalist, Mr.
I don't know much about the man. He's very cautious.
He never goes out?
No. A few days ago, he unexpectedly did. I followed him, but it was just a ruse to keep me away from his house. He went to the nearest mailbox, but just before...
He has no...
No. Except for that...
Where can I find...
He spends most of his time lurking around Whitechapel. Talk...
Why are there...
There's a war going on.
It's a disgrace.
These are bad...
What is it?
He goes where none of his...
That's quite...
Not at all, sir.
So you risk your life to reveal the truth?
Whitechapel is the crucible of...
Have you...
I've had to run and hide more than...
That's... Goodbye. Forgive my...
Do not...
I am
a scientist.
Don't you fear...
I've been touched.
What do you...
All's
quite a...
Are you?
I am. What do you...
All's
quite a...
Are you?
Well...
As a doctor...
What do you mean?
The beast is fucked.
I have...
Good evening, Doctor.
Do you need a...
That would be nice of you, Doc.
If you persist in investigating...
Thank you, sir.
Do you need a...
Save your...
Good...
I'm cheap and I'm clean, I promise. Don't be shy, handsome.
I'm not looking for what you're selling.
All right then, but be quick, though I usually...
Christina, have you been examined?
I don't like doctors, or...
Considering your...
If it is going to happen, it will happen.
You can...
And you think that would worry me? If you knew...
Clayton Darby claims he will expose the crisis in Whitechapel to all of London. Do you believe him?
I believe Clayton's courage will erode with time, until he finally leaves Whitechapel to start another fight somewhere else.
Why this skepticism?
How can you speak about starvation if you've never been hungry? Or about poverty? Or anything else you have never suffered from?
Are you talking from experience?
I've seen your type come here to get a good fuck in a cheap room or a dark alley.
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane?
I don't know her, but I know her name is Dorothy.
You seem...
Dorothea helps the sick people.
Tell me about it.
Are you joking with me?
I have no interest in your work. I am, however...
Short story.
I always thought I was the master.
You know, this money is not only for me.
Goodbye, man. Good evening.
Change.
Do you need any...
It...
I will see. Goodbye. Good evening, miss. I know what you're thinking. I know you understand what I'm saying. Melia, I know you work for... A stubborn ant? Very well. I cannot enter. Hello again, miss. Very well. The content of Darius' letter to his children could give me more leverage to enter. It's locked, all right.
Even now, he judges your words and actions.
Good evening.
He's fun.
Do you know...
I don't love...
So, you're not exactly a fan of...
Nuns should be the only women allowed to take care of male patients.
Why do you hate...
Before coming to London, she was a...
What do you mean?
Also,
quite a...
But you...
Well,
as a doctor,
what do you mean?
The beef.
Really?
We must...
What is left?
Cleanse...
Tell me, Tobias. What...
God will recognize his own.
Purification by fire has...
Your lack of faith is predictable.
You're mad.
My son.
Joseph.
Vicar...
Have you any friend?
No.
Where did you...
I sent Samuel.
You sent...
As a true believer.
I have heard... Good evening, sir.
I'm pleased, be my guest.
Oh, really?
I'm a poet, sir. Richard.
May I ask...
Extraordinary part of...
What can you tell me?
Darius Petrescu. Yes, I know him.
Not interested.
Darius...
I'm looking for
Dorothy Crane. Oh,
May I ask what you're...
Not at all.
But are you not a...
Oh, why should I? I see some...
If you...
Thank you, Doctor.
Are you a...
But this is where I must be to feel the... I don't care. I don't have...
If some...
Well, you, for a start.
What are your thoughts?
Terrible, you say? No.
What are you talking...
Do you remember London before the flu?
Yes.
Most people fail to understand.
Tell me, mister.
The place is not beautiful per se, but...
Do you not...
On the contrary, sir. Whitechapel.
What can you...
Not much.
Perhaps you're just afraid.
One day, perhaps. I'll ask her to come with me. But, we...
And have you...
Maybe I prefer she remain...
Tell me, mister.
The place... The struggle by...
If you say...
Such
vivid.
Oh, yes?
Did you know the mute florist?
No, I didn't. But I thank you for this information, sir.
I fear you are...
Guilty as charged.
Are you not?
That girl has...
Do you need medical...
It may be what...
I understand your...
The nutrition of my mind is more...
I'll leave you... Darius is a bit less of a mystery now. It should not be that difficult to incite him to let me in.